overshadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and
While I
to
have
my
a
family.
chance, I'm gonna
You
get
can
some
see
more
VC, how he
bonus
does.
points from
VC, he
2K's
still loves her.
app.
He still loves her.
Bonus VC, not points. Tap to play. Because, I only have 20 more minutes of this. Oh, never mind. $650 VC. I can live with that. Hey. Alright. 2K nav. Let's get some more Raptors stuff before I actually end my season with them. Sixers, All-Star Wizards, Timberwolves, Thunder, Suns. And then let's upgrade my guy a little bit. You can see what my stats are starting. You know what? Because everything's super duper. Actually, no, we want to keep that balanced train running. We'll do defender first, because that's going to be a little... So I have level 3 or 4 in everything. I thought I put the jacket on. I guess I only selected to buy the jacket. There, now I'm actually... Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. Even though I didn't get any more shooting. Game 3. I didn't even see who we were playing.
Big homestand coming up. There's nothing better than playing in front of your home crowd, but there's also a certain level of pressure that comes with it.
Oh, Denver.
I
Okay.
get it done tonight, and that raises the sense of urgency even higher next
I can live with Denver.
So I'm just focused on this game and getting a W for the best fans in the world.
This could be good. Am I gonna get 20 more minutes of cutscenes? Am I really only gonna get 2 games in because of cutscenes? Before I hit the mark where I actually have to leave? Because, apparently I have a life or something. I know, good jokes. I will attempt to upload the first 2 parts and this part to YouTube later on tonight. So you can catch up or, Why? Okay. It's weird when they cut in.
Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. This game is part of the travel schedule for Denver. It is not
really, Denver's traveling right now.
Last year in terms of the record, guys. Every game, though, a chance to get.
Hey, it didn't go to the pause menu this time. Has the game fixed itself? Points, head score. Has difficulty playing through contact. Alright.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. So on the floor for Denver.
Oh, come on.
Inside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Moutier.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Oh, that was a pretty much a free mid-range shot. Hey, ball.
And for Louis Scola,
Let's see if I can hit a three. Can I speak first?
Then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4.
Since when do I have a YouTube? 4 years I've had a YouTube channel.
For other teams.
The only things up there right now are a couple WWE streams from Twitch. I actually got it for a project. You won't find it as Hike Shadow. You actually have to find my real name. Watch, if you've been looking at the Living the Dream banner, it's Michael Newey. But yeah, 4 years I've had a YouTube account because I had to get it sophomore year of high school for a project. Because I was taking a multimedia class. Ooh, that was awful.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And just
the only thing I put on YouTube is just my old Twitch streams, so that I can watch them, see what I didn't do, / so that when I go to stream, I can kind of know what I was talking about last time,
from beyond the arc,
so that I don't sound as stupid.
Like you were talking about Scola, he has the physical skills, Clark, to make a difference.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's not spectacular in anything, but he's really solid in just about everything.
Oh, give me that rebound, please. Thank you.
He adds value, tremendous value to any team he's on.
Nice job winning up the alley-oop attempt there.
I don't think we can even call that an alley-oop attempt.
He had 22 points in the win against the
Flop.
Bulls in Chicago.
Oh, I flopped too
The
late.
extraordinary display of his passing in that game. He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
I'm going to shoot again. Because, you know.
No good by Toronto. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact a game.
See,
Guys will see
point
how
guard.
they try to deal with him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Johnson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross.
All right.
And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Johnson, right side. Now, Freak. And a good by Toronto.
Shit.
Now, here's Moutier, covered by Biombo. Shot is off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't.
Oh, come on.
Well. The screens weren't there. The
Hey,
spacing
can
was
someone take
poor,
the lid off the
and
hoop,
thus
please?
The defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look
All right,
at it.
Patterson.
Just fell in back of the pack.
And it's
Biombo.
the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
Chandler's shot good.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Good God, I was like 16 when I got it. YouTube. Right.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Moutier. His last 10 games, averaging 13 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme
I got one.
Run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Nurkic checked in for Fareed. Moutier with the ball. They look to him for part of their offense.
All right, I guess that is kind of defensive breakdown.
Nearly 12 points a game. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Bulls.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game.
That was a poor
No,
shot.
there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And he gets it to go.
I'm probably shooting like 14% again.
9-point game his last outing. And the shot is good. Freak's got 5 points so far.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation.
Oh, okay, come on.
A bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
All right, 12 seconds. I'm not going to touch anything. I'll just let it play out because I want to see if the little between first quarter thing comes in.
73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that
Continue.
New group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo.
I can't wait till I get a connect.
Patrick Patterson. Terrence Ross is checked in for Johnson. And Freak's
Way to be out of
big group substitution
out of
here for
position
Denver.
to get that point.
Laverne, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Fareed comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Alinari, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Barton subbed in for Moutier. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola. And it's Freak in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Multiple defensive
Raptors are
stops.
gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with this combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Freak kicks to Ross.
Oh, Ross, come on.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
I can't wait till I start just hitting, spraying them from
Martin
deep.
dishes to Laverne and stolen by Scola. Ross passes to Freak and Fareed sends it back, but he recovers it. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan.
I'm glad that
Here we go. Here is
I didn't get the
heading to
backcourt
hoop.
there.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And watching
Apparently I
rebound,
had a couple
it's
take
clear
charge
he
attempts.
has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10 rebound a game guy. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Fareed, a screen on Ross. Martin passes to Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And really,
I guess
that's what you
let's
want every
start
time
playing.
down
That
the
might be
floor.
nice.
A simple, high percentage shot.
I don't want to listen to my coach try to tell me how to basketball. Johnson with the red hair. You know what? You have team spirit. I like that.
He's checked in for Denver. In the first half.
Thank you, Kevin.
Nope. What's time is it? 1:41? Yeah, so after this game, I'm probably gonna cut off for the afternoon.